Anyway, that's another Somnium done. I know I'm kind of like not super hyped up and shit today. It's just because I'm kind of like, I've kind of had a weirdly, I won't say depressing day, but like, you know, it's one of those days where I don't have a lot of excited energy.
Tell me.
Anyway, what the fuck?
I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Manaka, and Renju.
Uh-huh.
Manaka was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Why would you preserve it?
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse.
That's super weird. Why would you do this?
My guess is So Sejima killed Manaka.
Most likely.
I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it.
Damn right,
anymore.
bitch. Reveal it all!
I'll tell you the truth.
Hell yeah, you will. Tell me everything. Reveal to me the truth, but I must take you home first. Okay, fine. 18 years ago. We gotta have the opening intro music, too.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you, and especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth.
So are we implying that So is Iris's dad? Is that what we're getting at here?
He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be
Well,
over.
there goes that answer.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal.
But why?
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
I mean, I guess. Whatever.
He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Deal with it.
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
And that's why Renju is always protective and took care of Iris's career and all that. That makes sense too.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
Un gun? That doesn't look like a gun.
It's a GPS transmitter.
Ah.
Just to be extra safe.
Oh, and that's how they found her dead-ass body in the woods. That makes sense.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
Certainly helped them find your dead-ass body.
I don't know what Manaka saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. He tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
And stabbed in the back. Oh wait, they had somebody else there do it, apparently. Wait, really? I mean, in So Somnium, it kind of implied that So didn't actually do the kill. But who's the killer? Is it an assassin? Anyway, who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
About her killer.
Date, you said that Manaka was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Manaka was killed by Saito Sejima,
So's son?
the son of So and his late wife.
Okay. Okay. Is that why he's gone? Abroad, as they said? Studying abroad?
Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
12?
The fuck?
Yes,
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
How old is Date? I have questions about Date all of a sudden. How can you introduce to me a whole new character at this point in time? I'm so curious. So very, very curious. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Anyway, what happened after Monika's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras.
I'm only saying holy crap so much because so much things are connecting in my brain all of a sudden. With Date specifically, and what it could imply with a new character all of a sudden being thrown at us, related to So, and related to all this madness.
He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
Okay.
The incident was 18 years ago.
Right.
That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Right.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
Makes sense, and that's why the eyeball, he plucked it out. That makes a lot of sense. What did So say to Manaka?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
Oh, well that's nicer than what ended up actually happening. Alright guys, I need to take a quick break here. It might be a longer break than I want it to be because I have a work-related thing I have to do. So I'm actually going to save it right now just in case anything happens, because I'm probably going to actually kill my recording. But I will be right back. You won't even notice a difference. But just wanted to make sure you know that there is a cut right here in case anything changes with my mood and or, you know, energy level in the next however long my work meeting is that I'm about to have right now. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out where I want to save this. I guess I'm going to save this... What's the oldest save? This one? Yeah, let's save it here. Alright. I will BRB. Well, I've been on quite the emotional roller coaster in the last hour and a half or so since I left you sitting right here. But, yeah. Let's continue where we left off, which was right in the middle of her confession, her being Hitomi. We're about to listen to the rest of the story we were just getting out of her about what happened with her and Renju and Manaka back in the day. Let's do it.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this.
Oh yeah, and the whole So and So's son and the implications of Date that I wanted to put all into this. My mind has completely gone from what we were doing, so you have to excuse me if I have to repiece everything back together. So anyway, keep going.
We were just waiting at my house for Manaka to return.
Right.
But she never came back.
That sucks.
We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect.
Ah, that sucks.
But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
I knew that was smart.
The GPS Renju gave to Manaka?
Nailed it.
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
The mob doctor. Dun dun dun. Wait, the mob doctor? The mob doctor? Oh, I guess like in the meantime while they went after to find...
Those are Kumakura men.
Right, okay. So they found Rohan burying the girl, okay.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything.
You would have been dead right next to her, dude.
I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long,
We good here?
Yeah, cover her.
Just a minute.
Just a minute. Pluck eyeball. Here it comes. Fucking creepo.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over, and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw...
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too.
I see. Okay. So because of the fat belly, they probably thought they killed the child also. That makes sense.
And then, they'd come for us.
Indeed.
They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
Gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to. No matter what.
And thus...
Okay. I understand.
Hitomi became a mommy. We get it. Mommy
I decided
Hitomi.
to trust him.
Okay. Okay. We get it. It all makes sense.
We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
It's still weird that they saved her body. I think that's a weird one. Why couldn't you leave it in the forest? You just felt bad to do it? I don't get it. She was buried. Like they left her if they're just undead. What's wrong with burying her? Why is freezing her better? To make sure that somebody ends up solving this mystery later?
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fisher. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
It's so weird. Why would you keep the body? I mean, unless they were planning on like revealing this whole plot later to get people in trouble, like
Monica?
So and Son, basically.
Don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Okay. Okay. Apparently now we're Hitomi's viewpoint. Something tells me looking around at stuff is kind of pointless. Let's just talk to 19-year-old Renju. This is 19-year-old. I mean, I guess if they were all in the same class, and Monica was pregnant at 19 or whatever, had the kid at 19, that makes sense, I guess. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica.
Why?
She was the one who gave birth.
She's dead.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that.
Who the fuck else is gonna take care of this kid?
Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time.
Good luck being a mom, even though you never planned for it. Ha ha ha!
You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
Yeah, I'm only 19 after all. Anyway, what should we name her, dude?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of her eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
Alright, and then about Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
Saito.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
I have to know. I have to know. How old? Does it say how old Date is? 30. Date is 30. How many years has it been? Exactly. Dun 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 dun. And this is age early 40s. I wanted to check this guy's age because I'm still unclear on how this guy factors into everything other than being part of the whole Cyclops killer thing. But anyway, just saying. Just saying. All right. Anywho, keep going.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way, but you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come, so wait until the right moment. Okay?
Oh, we'll murk
And
those
so
fools.
my life with Iris began.
Indeed.
Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her, Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully.
Please stop the baby crying. I hate it. I hate it.
It would only take
I hate
10
it.
seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all of that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full. Raising Iris, I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama, mama, woof, woof.
Mama, omelet, omelet, sweetie, up. Mommy, I won race today. Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Manaka that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monika's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father.
Exactly.
And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but
now you about to lose her for real, son.
Fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me.
Oh yeah, the whole brain thing, huh? Let's not forget about that
In
either.
January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was
The sink.
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Right. I do remember that whole explanation.
nanomachines.
She did seem to know a lot about stuff like that, surprisingly for the girl that she is, you know, 18-year-old, kind of a online e-girl streamer type chick, but she knew a lot about nanomachines and the syncing and, or not necessarily the syncing, but the AI.
Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money.
Blackmail So!
But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
There you go. Good girl. Fuck that guy. Might as well. Iris gonna die either way. Might as well go, you know, YOLO that shit, right? So this is all...
Ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse.
I see. So Hitomi put the body out and So saw it. That's why he was here. Okay.
He agreed to come.
I was wondering why So would even
After I
come here if
pointed
he
out
didn't
what
know about the
happened
body.
18 years ago.
Alright, now it all makes sense.
I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Manaka's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
Oh shit.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me, and there's no way he'd risk his political career not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
And that's where you ran into Date. Right.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
Or I shouldn't say he ran into Date, but Date saw him, right? Ah, right.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be.
Iris.
You know, honestly, ever since we saw that scene, I always questioned whether or not that was actually Iris, because it never really looked like Iris to me. But because he said Iris, I just assumed he recognized her. So I'm kind of glad they've clarified. You know, I kept saying it's a fake body, and in a way it is, because it's not actually Iris. So that makes sense. But it's her mom. That's a whole nother level of what the fuck. Anyways, he was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter.
Right.
But Iris's father is Sosajima.
Right. Got that.
Her mother, Manaka Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito.
So I heard.
However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby.
Uh-huh.
Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
Right.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So.
Got it. Wasn't a setup for Date.
It
was a setup for So that Date stumbled across. And that's probably, I mean, I didn't really think of that in that way, but it certainly makes a lot of sense now.
But there are some things I have yet to understand.
We're getting there.
Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions.
Pull yourself together, man.
Date, snap out of it.
I heard Aiba call for me and came too. Oh, yeah, totally. Why did he remove her eye?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
We already know. He was one of the killers. Didn't we learn that? Wait, do we not know that in this path? Oh, we don't know that in this path, do we? Okay. Yeah, that's right. In this path, we don't know that number 89 and Rohan were the killers. Right. We don't know that part. Sorry, I was like, why don't we know that already? I know that. But apparently Date and Aiba don't know that yet. Anyway, did you tell Renju about the blackmailing of So?
No, I did not. All of this was my idea.
Interesting. Continuing Sunday's events.
Probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monika's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Well, yeah,
that's why
the police
didn't
arrived.
See the body when they arrived on the scene.
No shit.
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
I mean, that part was obvious to infer after we knew that she was there when Date showed up, and then we know Date ran out of the building to go chase down So, and then they didn't find the body later. We already knew that part, so we could have inferred that now that we know that Hitomi was there, that she hid the body again.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Manaka for Iris.
Nailed it.
The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it.
Makes sense.
Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night.
Makes perfect sense, sir.
Simple.
Okay, let's summarize.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadama.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what the fuck with yeah, like, again, we haven't really figured out what the fuck everything yet. But we may have found some... Because it's so weird to think that these paths are so different. Is this really just like 10 different stories tied from one base point? Because, I mean, it doesn't even feel like everything's going to get tied together in one bow by the end of this. Like, is there any way that this all connects by the end? I can't believe that that's possible, because all the details are now one or the other in a lot of these paths. So, I don't even know anymore, man.
Her murder was just 4 days ago.
Uh-huh.
Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
I guess we'll never know, dude.
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
Yup. Basically.
We can think about it later. More importantly...
Where's Renju? I headed for the exit. We're done here already?
Wait.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Where are you going?
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
What's your point?
Do you know something?
You do, don't you?
Yes.
Dun dun dun. Where they at?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
Then that's probably not Renju. That's probably number 89.
That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Exactly.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
Okay, we'll listen to the rest of that story then.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With Date?
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju.
Number 89, fool!
What location?
What location, indeed.
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Son of a bitch. It is Pooter, isn't it? Or... What is happening right now?
Date. Run.
Oh. What?
Boss!
Did he kill Boss? No
Please,
way.
Do not worry.
Well, I was waiting for Pooter to go bad again. We haven't seen this since the last path. Basically, it was the branching path to this one where we believed Iris. He was also bad. Okay, here we go.
I merely put her to sleep.
Remember, we did find that he was working with number 89 to some degree.
What are you doing?
But we still don't know why. Unless... I have to check one more thing. I have another question that I need to answer real quick. Pooter, 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 where you at, bro? 36. Okay. So, my first inclination was, I wonder if this guy might be, Saito. But I guess not. We're still missing 2 people. Is Saito Sejima not going to be in here, or is he? Or when we find out who that is, are they just going to be updated in here? We're starting to come up with possibilities for Saito, that's for sure. Anyway, keep going. What are you doing, buddy?
My orders.
From?
They told us to halt our investigation.
Who?
The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Manaka's murder.
Son of a bitch.
Manaka? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Sejima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation, as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
So is he bad, or is he just following orders from the top? Like a good little soldier. Is that the point?
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, got him. Damn. Well, tied his ass up. Let's go. Well then. That wasn't that hard.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why?
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Take me there. I have to go there, but only 'cause you told me we have to go. Let's go to that place that you told me to go. Is it gonna be Bloom Park? Is it gonna be the warehouse that has the other sink? Yes, it is. The other warehouse that has the other sink machine. We've been here only once before, and it was along this side of the path.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
Uh-huh. I knew that. How did I know that? The corners of my mind were aching. Dun dun dun.
I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory.
Oh no.
They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. In 4 hours.
I like how she's just pounding the... You cannot get in. 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 4 hours at most. Alright.
After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access logic, my core program.
Goodbye, Iva.
He'll be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Doctor.
Clearly.
They are attempting to limit your power by removing you from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours. Or else, I will cease to exist.
Well then. Got our work cut out for us.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
Alright, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine. That should be plenty of time. I gripped my evolver and got moving. Alright, here we go. Here we go, baby. Do-do-do-doom. Do-do-do-doom.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Okay. There's the sink machine. Oh, fuck. No. No!
Renju?
No! Oh, and there's number 89. Very interesting. No! Oh, another lock? Bruh. Another lock. Did this unlock the boss's route? Because what other route do we have? Hopefully this unlocked the boss's route. Because I don't have another route to go on. Wait. No. Yeah, that one. That's correct. Let's do that one. Man, I have to play for a little bit longer. I don't have enough for another episode yet. I'm hoping this unlocked more of the boss's route, because otherwise... Oh, wait! No, okay. Yeah, this is the lock we just hit. Right. Okay. Renju's dead, though? It did unlock the other one. Okay. Neato. So we're pretty much... Are we just down to the last two paths? Did I really just happen to pick the paths that unlocked everything else, so I didn't have to, like, go back and forth all over the place? I got lucky and I only hit one dead end until I hit the boss's dead end. That's pretty nice. I must have just picked correctly. Like, if I had followed the red or the yellow path right away, like, if I would have went red to here, would I have gotten cock block going left or right here, I wonder? Probably. I wonder where, though. I guess somebody who's played this game before can tell me when we get there. You don't have to tell me yet. But anyway, okay. So, I guess we're going to go back to Boss's Path and see where that picks up from, because, honestly, I got nothing else to do right now, and I got about, I don't know, about 20 more minutes, or probably a little bit more. I probably should go for about another 30 minutes to make this whole into another episode, I would assume. So anyway, back to the boss's path. Remember where we left off here? We found out the boss killed So. What does the boss have to do with any of this? That's the biggest part to me right now. Because on the other side of things, the boss just got fucked up by Pewter, and then Pewter's the one following orders. But what the hell does this boss have to do with any of it? Man, all these paths just seem like they're all over the place. Like, details from one path help you solve another path. That's why I'm wondering how what is the big payoff in this whole big picture? Will there be one? God, that's the biggest mystery of me to all. I guess the biggest picture is who the fuck killed Shoko. That's like the one thing we still haven't had any clue at who actually killed Shoko. Like, we can make assumptions based on all the different paths we've had, but none of them have actually solved the mystery of who killed Shoko in any of the paths specifically. No path concluded why Shoko was killed, like, definitively, as far as I'm concerned. None of them. That's got to be like our final payoff. Who killed Shoko? It'll probably be very obvious for all paths. And, well, it's starting to seem pretty obvious who may have killed Shoko, and whether or not the other deaths have anything to do with it, I guess we'll find out. Let's begin the investigation back on the boss's side of things, shall we? Here we go. Here we go. Day 5, Tuesday. Tuesday is usually the end of most paths, so this might not be a very long situation. Or we could be going into the boss's Somnium, which would be amazing. Although right now the boss, from where we're at, she just had the video on her computer, and then we don't know, well, we assume she just killed So, but where's she at? She wasn't at headquarters. She's probably on the run, or hiding, or whatever.
That is...
Yup.
So Sejima.
And that is the boss. Goodbye. Booyah.
Why?
Why indeed.
Why?
Right where we left off, baby.
Boss?
Such a proud smile, if you ask me.
What's going on here?
Indeed.
Why did Boss kill So?
I have no fucking clue. Boss's alibi for Shoko's murder. Let's go over it.
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Well, could Boss have killed all of the people on this path, including Renju?
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Indeed. How much does Boss weigh? Are there weights in the file? I know they had Iris's weight. Did they have Boss's weight up in here? They don't have Boss's weight. Do they have Iris's weight? I know we talked about her weight, but did it actually say what her weight is in here? It doesn't say, right? Nah. Because they made a big deal about what the weight had to be on the elevator. But Iris and Boss could weigh about the same, so it could happen. Anyway, that was the whole death of Renju when we were investigating that. Okay, anyway. What about for Iris and Ota when they got chopped in half?
Iris and Ota were killed at different times. I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
Only the first few minutes.
She's the one that showed you the stream.
Not yet appeared on stream.
Remember? Boss is the one that showed you the stream too. She's like, here, check this out.
It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone.
Of course not. That'd be dumb.
She used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
Exactly. VPN, y'all. I don't believe it. Boss?
Boss is the new Cyclops killer?
I mean, in this path, maybe.
Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
But why would she? Like, what's her connection to kill all these people? Is it just perfect victims because they're all connected in some way? Or does she know more? Or is she related to everybody in some way? Like, I'm trying to think, do we know anybody's names that connects to anything? Like, we learned what her real name is in the Mizuki path, remember? The boss's real name, that is. I forgot what it was right now. But I wonder if that makes a connection to somebody that we've learned about, and I didn't make that connection because I forgot what the boss's name was right now. Because I feel like that was a big detail we learned in Mizuki's path, the boss's real name. That's probably something that connects as well. Anyway.
The evidence makes that a likely possibility.
Uh-huh.
So also had his left eye removed.
Indeed.
Identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
Okay. But Ota didn't.
Date, I know where the boss is.
Oh shit.
I have picked up her GPS.
Oh shit.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence.
Oh fuck.
Somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
Oh fuck.
What?
Hitomi about to be dead. Hitomi about to be dead. Everybody connected to everything about to be is about to be dead. But why? Boom boom. Here we go, go, go. This song is very Metal Gear Solid. That do wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. That part of the song is very Metal Gear Solid. It's like very taken out of a Metal Gear Solid song. It's very similar to that one song. Anyway, I drew my gun from its holster and barged into the house. And we found...
Hitomi!
I called for her, but there was no reply. I didn't see Boss either.
I'll call Boss's phone.
On it.
Oh. Oh! Sofa? Cushion. Outside?
The phone is some...
Yeah, I can hear it, but where? Bookshelf? Table? Oh, is that it over there? Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. It's right there. It's on the counter. Bag of flour! It's literally right there, you can see it. God.
Boss's phone.
Oh, shit.
Turn around! She's behind you. What? Oh.
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
Son of a bitch. The boss set him up.
Drop your weapon. Comply.
Set him up. The boss, dude.
Boss.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid over here, the boss. What a bitch. What the fuck, man? This is not cool. Also, we have a porno mag we can use for distractions. Just letting you know now. I didn't kill anyone.
I didn't kill anyone. Please believe me.
They are not listening to you.
Oh shit. Please lower your weapons.
Please, lower your weapons. You drop your guns, I'll drop mine.
Date, do you really think these officers will listen to you?
They got shields, homie.
But what choice do I have?
Boss is the culprit.
Boss is the culprit. That woman right there is the new Cyclops killer. She's tricking you.
They are well trained. They did not even flinch.
Well then. I'm guessing they're all gonna be the same. Yeah, I bet. Pointing their guns at me. Okay, boss. It's just me and you, bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
Did you kill the 5 victims?
Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying!
Where's Hitomi, bitch?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
Time to fight!
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have 0 chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
Porno!
Let me think.
Throw the porn! I know it. I know this move. Here we go. Let's stand down with the boss. The big boss. What are we gonna do?
Date, what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
Yup.
What?
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
Can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on
I told
it.
you that thing was going to be important when I saw it there. The stuff of legends. Oh, snap.
Whoa! Limited edition!
Flower. Smoke screen. Now you got an advantage. Let's go. Shoot the boss in the head. Do it.
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets.
Ooh, firebomb.
Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say.
Pepper spray, homie. I don't know. I mean, is it gonna build a wall of fire? I'm guessing firebomb and flour. I guess it would burn the flour, right? I don't know. It's gonna bake some bread in midair. Just build a pancake wall. Build that pancake wall, girl. Boy. Ooh, dip damn. That was a little bit more explodey than I expected. Well done. Oh, damn. Even got the boss knocked out. Perfect. Thought maybe she got out of the way. Or is she playing possum? Or not. So what now?
She is probably just unconscious. Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage.
Okay.
But she will live.
Good.
A dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Thank you.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow.
Yeah.
To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Luckily, there was a porno sitting right on under the bag of flour.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
But you said it was legendary. Dang. He was all excited. Limited edition and shit. Okay, so now what? Oh, do we get to sync with Boss? Remember when I said we're going to sync with Boss? We might actually get to sync with Boss. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, here we go.
Is still unconscious.
Here we go, baby.
However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
Here we go. Yes.
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
I mean, I know it. Besides, even if she was awake, I can't imagine that she'd take kindly to interrogation. Hitomi still hasn't been found. I have a bad feeling about this, but there's a good chance that Boss knows where she is. How would I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quickest way. That's why I brought her here. To do some syncage. Alright, did we talk to Pooter real quick or something? Why are you so cooperative?
Because I know that the boss is my enemy. I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing, which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and killed Sosajima after pulling out his left eye. That makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal. That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Alright, I like it. This was the path where Pewter... No, Pewter's actually never really been bad on this side of the entire side. On this side of the spectrum of the flowchart, he's never been bad. At least, like, he never turned on us. But I guess him and Boss are at odds. Jesus Christ. Where is an 89, damn it?
I had him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here.
That's good. How about the Boss?
She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg.
Okay, so she can't really run away, so that's good.
But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with her.
Awesome. Let's sync.
Pewter, are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's get started.
Let's get in there. Oh yeah. Right, this is one of the last people we haven't synced with, remember? Basically all that's left after this would be syncing with Pewter, pretty much.
I know. 6-minute time limit. I'll be back before time's up.
You got it, dude.
Well then, let's begin.
I guess the other person we haven't synced with that we've seen a lot is Moma. But I don't think we have any reason to sync with Moma. you know, any more than we have the reason to sync with Mama. So, you know, if we're not going to sync with Mama, probably not going to sync with Moma either. I was trying to list all the people earlier who we hadn't synced with that are like main characters. Boss and Pewter, the last two. So, here we go.